punches, fisticuffs, blows, slaps, overtaking and counter-overtaking. You are about to see an American NASCAR Cup style race, where touching is not only allowed, in fact, it's recommended. Well, actually here things are a little bit different. Like, we're not on an oval here, but we just pretended we are. Or that before the race they told us to stay calm, but probably we have short memories. And maybe that even 3 wide on this track don't fit, but we didn't know that and we make them fit anyway. Guys, the race you're about to see is just insane. But let's go in order. We are in Varano, Italy for the second round of the Lotus Cup Championship. This morning I made race 1 of the Formula 4, which I won. Race 1 of the Lotus Cup, which I won, with a big luck. If you remember, Abati, which was leading the race and was faster than me, broke the engine.
Problema per Abati. Problema per Abati.
Cazzo che sfiga però Max.
Sì, vabbè.
Ma ha spillato proprio, io ho visto dei pezzi di motore uscire. Ma come mai?
7-5.
Ha fatto fuori giri? Scalata?
Capita.
Che sfiga raga.
Bravo.
Dai forte. Io ero lì che cercavo di romperti i coglioni, ma te non sbagliavi mai.
No, perché riuscivo a mantenere la distanza giusta per riuscire a fare le mie traiettorie. Non ho mai dovuto chiudere, forse una volta o due.
Sì, ma erano comunque chiusure che eri al sicuro.
Peccato, dai, veniva fuori una bella gara, poi...
Corri la prossima?
Sì,
altra macchina?
Sì.
Ero lì di tanto attaccato, a un certo punto vedo delle robe sotto, dico boh, aveva preso dei detriti.
È vero che hai visto la biella?
Poi guardo bene e faccio, merda, ma quello è metallo, boh, tutto l'olio sul vetro. Io che ero così dico, no, non gira. E poi ho avuto la brillante idea di accendere i tergicristalli. Non ho più visto niente. Era tutto pieno d'olio. Ci vediamo dopo.
I'm sorry about that, but this is motorsports. PB Racing obviously, as always, does everything to allow everyone to race, even in case of big breakdowns like this one. And they always have a spare car available for those who might need it. So Abati, despite the engine failure, will be able to run race 2 with the spare car. And among the other things, you may have noticed how Abati was going away from me on the straight. We think it was a temperature problem. The water temperature was very high, and so apart from stay out of the slipstream, the mechanics should try to optimize the cooling somehow.
Cosa avete fatto per le temperature?
Allora, abbiamo migliorato un po' il flusso dell'aria in maniera tale che almeno tutta l'aria che assorbe va direttamente al radiatore e più in pressione.
Ok.
Quindi dovremo migliorare quello che è appunto il raffreddamento di tutto il sistema.
Ok.
Saluto da Varano. The last one. The last race of the day. This is it. All set for race 2. As you may remember from the last video, there's going to be a grid inversion, so I will start last. However, if in Mugello overtaking and getting the lead was easy, here it will be anything but easy. The track is short, it's narrow, and if the opponents are all fighting, it will be hard to pass them, even if I go 1 second per lap faster. You know what? Something tells me that this race is going to be a carnage. 20 minutes. May the best driver win. Or, well, actually, may the best driver survive. The comeback of a lifetime awaits me. We are ready to go. Green flag at the back of the grid. Boom, let's go. This start, this time was good. Abati started exactly like me. And now look at that, there is a car that started slowly. I can try to attack Abati in the inside in turn 1. Ooh, the was a bit risky, so I preferred to lift and wait. The race is long, anything can happen. Now I can see that Abati struggled to exit from turn 2. Probably he's still not confident with the spare car. Maybe the setup is different. And now we get to turn 3. I can see 2 cars battling ahead, and Abati is still there. He overtook me back in the inside of the hairpin. Now I can take a good tow of the yellow and black car in front of me. Now we have... Oh! Woo! Man, he changed the line when braking. I didn't expect that. I have to be careful. Whoa! No, look at that! Copetti just spawned, and now we get to the fast chicane. Whoa! They got stuck in front of me! Man, I almost crashed into him. Now I'll try the outside. He didn't see me, so he closed the door. Now we get to this left corner. I have a better exit. Oh, man! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! What happened in the first lap? Guys, I risked 2 incidents. Whew. Have you seen that? How close I passed from him in turn 2. What a show, what a show. Whatever, I see Abati struggling compared to race 1, and I think I'm faster than the cars in front of me, but they are defending really hard. So it's easy to make a mistake, it's easy to crash, and that's not what I want to do. Keep calm, the race is long. Here we are again. I'm back to P5, and I can see the cars in the leading group are fighting, so I just have to stick with Abati and see what happens. Maybe Abati can attack them, can open the waters like Mose for me, and now we get to the fast chicane. Abati is struggling compared to race 1. This is not the same Abati, and that's good for me. Now I can exit faster from the fast chicane. But in the braking, Abati is always Abati. It's going to be really hard to overtake him. Let's study. Because you see, the race is long, 16 minutes to go, and you can see how hard everyone is fighting ahead. Now, different lines, they are preparing the exit for the main straight to try and make a move in the end of the straight in turn 1, and there we go, once more, again, give me the toe, give me the slipstream, some little toe, I can feel it now, I can try to attack him in the inside in turn 1. But he's a good breaker, Abati. We already saw from race 1. And oh, there is a mistake there. They touched. Oh my God, he touched with the number 5 car, yellow Moretti. Now I am side by side with Moretti. We get to turn 3. He's probably going to be faster in the exit for the better line. And I managed to overtake Abati. I can see him from the mirror. Yes, I made it. Woo. Guys, what did I see? What did I do? Look at the replay.
Gianesini all'attacco di Stefano Moretti e passa in un punto impossibile. Anche un leggero contatto con Abati e Gianesini ne approfitta Naska. Si va verso la staccata della parabolica con Naska che potrebbe guadagnare 2 posizioni in un colpo solo e lo fa.
And I did exit as a cannonball from the fast chicane. I can try to attack him. Whoa. Look at that. That move under braking is a bit dangerous if you're trying to make the move. Or maybe it's just his line. I don't know. Because actually he cut the whole braking line. So maybe that's just his line. But this is something that I always explain. This explains why it's always better to study and to know the opponent to see how he drives, especially if the race is long and you have time to study and prepare the attack. It's never a good idea to attack immediately. Oh, there is a car that went wide. He probably hit the filler and he lost grip. And Moretti made a mistake in the exit of turn 2. So we are 2 by 2. Look at this. It looks like a NASCAR stars. Information 2 by 2. We get once more with Moretti in the inside and me in the outside. Oh, they are 2 wide, 3 wide. Whoa, guys, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Look at that, there are still 3 wide, and the white car made a mistake. He went wide, he went off, and I made an overtake. But guys, what did I just see? Mamma mia.
Si è passato sull'erba di nuovo contatto, è uscito comunque fortissimo, di nuovo contatto, mi è sembrato tra proprio... Ma
un'altra sportellata, ne approfitta Moretti, incredibile all'interno, Moretti su Ceppia, Moretti al comando, pazzesco Stefano quello che stiamo vedendo.
But let's go back to the race, because there the two cars are fighting. NIX is faster from the east corner. I can try to overtake before the Ferro di Cavallo. Look at that, side by side. Whoa, that was close, and it's still close. We're still side by side, but there was no way I could stay there. And also, he bent the diffuser, and you may say, okay, wow, that's a GT car, it doesn't matter. I guarantee you that bending the diffuser like that, you can feel it with this car. The aerodynamics is so important with this Lotus Elise Cup. But guys, they are fighting so hard. So you know what? I can try to attack him now on the hairpin. Let's try the move. Oh, he closed. But yeah, I was too far back. I mean, he closed, okay, but I was not enough side by side. And in those cases, I just have to lift. So I lifted, but you see how easy it is to crash and finish the race earlier. That's not what I want.
Ed ecco che Naska è ritornato sotto il ferro di cavallo ed è incollato agli scarichi di gebbia.
And you may say, okay, I could be happy with this, but this is not the way I race. I always want to race for the victory. And I can see that those two in front are fighting really hard. So you know what? This is something like iRacing. You probably have to just lift and wait for things to happen. And there they go. Whoa! They touched! They touched! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They crashed! They crashed! And I am in P1!
Questo molto più forte Gebbia che tenta il sorpasso, vediamo alla staccata della X, tentato ancora, fuori tutte e due, fuori Gebbia, alla X che riesce a rientrare, non si è girato di nuovo, mamma mia!
E Naska ne ha approfittato, Naska è al comando adesso, dopo questo contatto tra Gebbia e Moretti.
Head down, hammer time. Finally, I can make my own pace without fighting, without dueling. While instead, the driver behind me continues to fight and lose time. The gap increases. The gap gets bigger and bigger. Lap after lap, turn after turn, until finally I get to take the checker.
Contatto. Con
Mamma mia!
Safety car.
Safety car! I have to redo everything. Damn. Anyway, two things. First of all, do you like this car? If you want to drive it for real, you can. PB Racing has some cars ready for free practices, test sessions, or even wildcard races. If you want to drive them, I left the contacts below in the description. You can ask them prices and anything you need. Second thing, if you like these videos and if you want to support the series, which I remind you is an independent series, I invest everything I earn in these videos and in the racings, and you can watch them free on YouTube. So if you want to support me, I have opened a crowdfund campaign on GoFundMe where you can support my racing series and these videos. Any support will be used to race, to do tests, to train, and to produce better and better videos. So thank you so much. Thanks to all who donated until now, and without your support, these 3 championships would not be feasible this year. Thank you. Watch out, because the safety car switched off the lights much later than expected, and probably the cars behind, did not see it. So I can restart now, and look at this. Nobody realized we were going for the green flag, and I get an incredible advantage. Man, that was a really smart move. I noticed about the safety car and they did not, and without the radio they couldn't know it, and so we can go until the end.
Se ne va Alberto Naska, che ha decisamente sorpreso gli avversari. Arriva la bandiera scacchi in questo momento per Alberto Naska, che va a conquistare il successo, doppietta per lui.
Numero 1, grande.
Mamma mia! Io ero lì dietro e ho detto fate voi, non mi interessa, fate voi. Porca troia, adesso sì. Mamma mia, what a race! Such close races, so full of overtaking, hard fights and duels. I thought you could do only with legend cars. Instead, these Lotus cars put on an incredible show. A tons of fight to the limit, some fight even a little bit over the limits. In fact, there were some penalties, but in the end, the good old immortal tactic of staying out of trouble and waiting, in the end, worked. And so we take home the first double victory of the season. Victory in race 1, victory in race 2. And thanks also to the difficult weekend of my opponent Copetti, we fly on the top of the championship by a good margin as well. So, can I sit comfortable for the next races? Well, as you saw from race 1, absolutely not. Never underestimate your opponents. And especially, never underestimate the unexpected. This is just the beginning of an incredible adventure. 5 race weekend still awaits us in some of the most beautiful tracks of Italy.